Well, imagine living without running water or electricity. Well, that's the beginning of this story, but it's not how it ends.
News specialist Aaron Cox takes you to a small town in southern Utah where change is on the horizon.
In a canyon just outside of Blanding springs an artesian well.
It brings people together also.
That has long filled the needs of those living in the area.
If it wasn't for the pioneers going down there and the Westwater people going down there and the Ute people going down there, they would never really connect it.
The well connects a community of 29 homes called Westwater to one of their only sources of water.
Just imagine if, turning on your faucet and nothing coming out of there. And that's like anxiety and stress and all that comes along with it.
This is where I live.
Renee Jean was born and raised in Westwater.
I experienced from having no water to electricity to hauling water and carrying water from the canyon. It was pretty harsh.
Notice the stove and refrigerator, appliances that wouldn't be possible without electricity, something their community didn't have until last year.
They can come in now and just flick the light on, and I'm like, wow.
Now that this community has electricity, they're working on getting running water, but that's proved challenging because much of this land is archaeological sites.
This is actually our aerial design.
That is a huge improvement of life for these people.
You could go over the project.
At a Blanding City Council meeting, updates from the Westwater project managers show progress in the planning.
Treatment equipment we need to put in there.
And if all goes well, Westwater could have running water by next summer.
Running water, I think that's the final step.
Mayor Logan Monson is working on contracts and funding between the Navajo Nation, Westwater, and Blanding.
They can haul their water, put it in a tank, and then turn on a sink.
Blanding City constructed a well that can airlift 150 gallons per minute. They're now working on a pump house and a treatment house.
This is Center Street across the Westwater Canyon.
Ryan Barton with the Navajo Nation says the water line will follow the power lines.
Having access to water and electricity, it gives you more time for other parts of your life to focus on.
The project design is 60% complete, according to project manager Corey Higdon.
I think it's just touching that everyone has been able to come together to collaborate to see this to fruition, because it is a basic necessity that all should be afforded.
In the meantime,
we let it come in here and then it siphons into the restroom.
Renee keeps hauling water.
It's like every, say, 2 weeks we haul water depending on how many people are in the house.
She has a 1,000-gallon tank that filters through this motor for her family of 5.
Pretty easy if you put your mind to it.
When the city water is closed for the weekends, residents walk down to the well.
I came down here last night and got some water myself.
A place they hope to preserve, because they don't just draw water there.
You can take water, but you can also leave behind whatever's bothering you, whatever is ailing you.
It's a place to connect.
So the water is like a healer.
And to give the gift of life, water.
In Blanding, Aaron Cox, KSL 5 News.